Greetings and salutations, everybody. Appreciate y'all joining us for
Bones and
episode
knuckles.
15 of the Road Dog Coffee Podcast. We're just going to do the normal. We're just going to sit back, talk about trucking stuff, and whatever else pops up, and cross our fingers that Spencer doesn't get us canceled. So y'all go fill your cup up and come back.
You never know.
You'll see.
I'm feeling caffeinated, so. Good morning, ladies and germs.
What's up there, Mr. Squire? How you doing?
Oh, just dealing with another round of snow here in North Carolina. I mean, actually, like literally last night, we got another quarter of an inch of snow, and with a little bit of sleet mixed in with, like, where did this come from all of a sudden?
You know it snowed in other states besides North Carolina, right?
Yeah, but we got it the worst.
Oh, okay.
God, Jesus. Oh, Spencer.
No, actually, I mean, that is true. As far as that band that came in the other day, it was North and South Carolina, because down at the coast, like Wilmington area of North Carolina, they got like 13 inches, and one area got 19 inches at the beach last week.
That stops everything down there. Everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was like it was pretty wild. I mean, it was beautiful, but God Almighty, man, it was. Whew. We got 8 or right at 9 inches here in Winston-Salem.
Ooh. That's a good dumping for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Even Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Got slammed too. I mean, you know, they don't know how to take care of snow or ice down there at all.
It seems like the last year, North Carolina just can't catch a break. You got Elaine that just wiped out like half the interstates down there, and then now you're getting frozen.
Yeah. And it's pretty interesting, Justin, when you take a drive up Interstate 40, going through Asheville, and then, you know, going towards Tennessee, how Helene completely reshaped the river.
Yep.
I mean, it was absolutely, it's crazy to see it. And then, you know, where the stretch of Interstate 40 that was washed out, now they're actually kind of manipulating the river by building up walls and rocks. They're actually going to reroute the flow of it. I guess hopefully so it doesn't happen again. But hell, they just had another big rain up there several months back, and it kind of wreaked havoc up there again. But I mean, you're talking about the mountains, dude. You got hills. I mean, the water's coming off those hills. It's not just the rivers rise; it's the hills that just it's a downhill effect. So
I got a cousin in South Carolina, cousin or uncle. I'm not exactly sure how we're related. Our family tree gets all kind of murky out there. But he owns an auction house, and whenever they have items up for bid, like toys, clothes, whatever you name it, people can bid on those items for themselves, or you can donate whatever you're bidding on to certain causes. And one of them is he calls it, we're going to send it to the mountains. That's what he calls it. We're sending it to the mountains. And everything that goes that direction is still today going to relief efforts up in North Carolina, because there are communities out there still recovering from Helene.
3 years.
We were down there for 9 months. Due to my good friend to my right, Adam, that reached out to me back on September 30th of 2023, I think it was. And I shipped down over 500,000 pounds of supplies down there.
Wow.
And we rented heavy equipment. I got operators down there that were rebuilding the roads up in the mountains. Building platforms 16 by 24 to help the people get off the mud. You know, we were running electric lines, providing propane, food, you name it. We were down there for 9 months and probably raised at least 150,000, if not more.
Yeah.
We just continuously bang down there, you know, and
that's great.
That whole area, to your point, Spencer, was destroyed. Just
it's going to be years, and it's going to be months and months. They'll still be finding bodies months and probably years later. You think about, you know, people going on hikes, and you know, there were bodies that were covered in mud, where the mud maybe over time washes away. settles, then I just the devastation it's just incredible. It was
Did you ever
unreal.
hear of the North Carolina Cavalry?
No, huh? I mean, I know the
Yeah,
Cajun Navy was up there.
yeah, it's a rescue organization that's run by an ex-state state trooper from New Jersey,
Yeah.
who I'm friends with, and then they also have um, airplanes, helicopters, all different kinds
Oh,
of
wow.
stuff. So they were flying in, doing drops with helicopters, and then they were fighting against FEMA.
I was going to ask if that was that guy. Yeah, there was a guy that owned a helicopter and he was out
He got
trying to
turned
do
away.
rescues, and he kept
Yeah.
getting into fights with like the FEMA people because they're setting up like the bureaucracy and the supply chains, etc. And I get both sides of the arguments. Like, we got to do this so we're not crashing into each other, but at the same time, it's like there are people stranded right now that need our help, and they're going to die if we do not get them.
Well,
Yeah,
the fire
but we
chief,
were
I heard,
dropping off
threatened to have him
supplies.
arrested.
Yeah, we were dropping off supplies, right? And FEMA was going around to these drop sites and taking it and saying, nope, that was not checked out by FEMA. You can't distribute that, right?
Right.
And my friend who was running the North Carolina Cavalry said that the National Guard was sent down there and they got orders to use lethal force, no bullshit, lethal force
I
against
believe that.
to leave that stuff there because those people were in dire needs. I mean, they were using the propane to heat up water so they could take baths, light up their portable heaters, cook food. I mean, it was just a complete cluster down there. I mean, it was really, really
Well,
bad.
The FEMA is going to be, your first responders are always your citizens, and those areas up in the hills. I mean, all the way to the Tennessee border. FEMA's only going to hit those areas like downtown Asheville, the city center areas, right? The towns.
Yeah, Asheville.
They're not going up. They're not going miles up into the hills where you may have a cluster of maybe 3 or 4 homes that are, off the beaten path,
Yeah.
kind of off the radar. They're not touching those folks, but the people who live there, who have excavators, ATVs, side by whatever, they know where those people are. They know how to get up to those people. Let them freaking go up there and get them. Bring them down to safety. Take supplies up there to them if they want to stay and wait it out. That's fine.
Exactly what we did, Spencer, and we were doing demolitions. Up there. I have pictures too. I'll share it with you one day.
I'd love to see it.
We had excavators up there that were taking these homes down and then building platforms next to the home because nobody could get up in there because they're gravel roads. They had wooden bridges that got wiped out. So if anybody had a heart attack or anything like that, there's no way, to your point, Spencer, that the emergency crews could get up there. So we were rebuilding those bridges. And then taking the gravel out of the river with backhoes and putting it back into the road. And we were working around 24 hours. And the money that we collected and the funds, we were just setting it down there. And these heavy operators, we got them to stay in hotels. They were doing it for free. They were doing it for free, but we were paying for their gas, their heavy equipment.
And you've got that big. There was all that conspiracy theory crap going around about cloud seeding. Well, the so-and-so manipulated that storm to go in there and hit it because there's a private equity firm out of Charlotte that owns the lithium mine. It's up in near Chimney Rock, and they didn't want to rebuild Chimney Rock because one of the biggest lithium mines in the country is sitting right there near Chimney Rock, and it's very valuable land. And they want to expand the line. I mean, I heard all those rumblings, but I don't hear about it anymore. I mean,
easiest way to shoot down like weather controlling conspiracy theories is like if we had the power to control hurricanes, we would just be sending hurricanes to China every week.
Yeah, exactly. That would make sense. Good point, Justin.
But with FEMA, even today, it's still a mess. Last week, I get this email from a guy that I've helped in the past, and he's like, "Look, there are dozens of trucks stuck at an Air Force base in Mississippi trying to get FEMA loads, and the transportation director at FEMA is livid because there's this like insane bottleneck where it's a base. you have to get access to get on base. None of these guys are authorized to get on base because the brokers that they use to book these FEMA loads just got a bunch of like crooked ass carriers to haul these loads. So he gives me and a friend a whole list of all the carriers involved, and we start chewing through the list. And I'm like,
Right.
I wouldn't hire these guys to fucking haul a U-Haul truck,
You know what's
let alone
really sad?
FEMA loads.
You know what's sad about this whole thing? Remember the hurricane that went through New Orleans and just devastated everything?
Katrina,
like that?
yeah.
Katrina, right?
Mhm.
Well, at that time, guys, FEMA brought down small homes and they put it out there. They had these trailers and they had these small homes that they put in this area. And
Right.
lo and behold, they never used them and they sat there for decades. So
Yeah.
we thought about them
Because they were full of asbestos.
Well, not just that, they were rotted. They were
Well, they rotted after sitting there, but the reason they didn't use them is because they were full of asbestos.
because we were going to go down there with flatbeds and say, hey, there's a whole bunch of homes. Let's get them and bring them up to Bat Cave and Asheville and get these people someplace with shelter.
Yeah.
So if they had to go through, went down there, they were all rotted. They were just it, and that's the taxpayers' money that was spent on this stuff.
Yep.
Have these mini homes and trailers to sit there parked rotting.
Man,
You
red
know,
tape and
never used,
bureaucracy.
distributed.
Red tape.
Gotta
red
love
tape,
bureaucracy.
Red tape.
Hey, let's make the government bigger. That'll fix it all. Let's
Yeah.
make it bigger.
Hey, let's address something that our good friend Michael Lombard just put in there. Let's talk about the Northern Lights. I think he's onto another conspiracy. The Northern
All
Lights.
roads lead to the Northern Lights. What are they not telling us?
That's right.
The Northern Lights are just the direct energy weapons spooling up. That's all it is.
Y'all have got
Yeah.
fucking Lombard going. This man is sitting in a truck right now with nothing to do, and y'all have got this man.
Probably
just
is.
That's funny.
He's probably driving Chris crazy. Crystal told him, "Shut up. Look at your phone for a little bit."
Yeah.
The Northern Lights is really me outside with a tactical flashlight. You know, it's like 40 million lumens.
Oh yeah, that's some serious lumens up there in the sky.
Me with
Yeah, it's
a
awesome.
$10 laser I got off of Timu, just waving it
Yeah.
around.
No, what
Yeah.
that
And it's
is, what
made
that
in
is the
China.
reflection off of Jimmy and Justin's head when they're in their shop. So they're in there working
What's
and
the
stuff, and
problem?
the light is reflecting and it's hitting the atmosphere, bouncing back. That's what it is.
John,
Mm-hmm.
I have a very important question for you, John.
Hit me.
Oh boy.
Where's Mittens?
Her name is actually
Is it-
Rose.
Where is my co-host
And
Mittens?
I've
That's what
already
I wanna know.
medicated her.
Did you make her Chinese food? Is
That
what you
sounded
did?
so bad, bro. Dude, that sounded. We're talking about a cat, everyone. We just want people to know we're talking about a cat.
That's right.
Like, we're already.
She's awful
medicated.
quiet this morning.
Yeah,
We moved off from hurricanes and floods to Northern Lights. Now we're talking about kitties.
You never know what's going to happen on this
That's
show.
right.
I'm just
It's a
Never
wild
know.
transition when you get caffeinated.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
That's why
I think we ought to have a conversation about Michael Lombard's mullet.
Why? It's
Yeah,
glorious.
what's that?
it's
I mean-
epic.
He's got some
Justin-
hair, doesn't he?
Justin and Jimmy are just jealous, so
Oh yeah,
I got a
100%.
mullet- I got a mullet on my chin. Just saying.
is that
He
what
has
they
a
call
reverse
that?
mullet.
So does Justin.
Yes, a
Justin
reverse
has a
mullet.
bigger mullet than you.
So
Business upstairs and a party down.
Reverse mullet look.
Michael, if you look at him, he's a cross between Billy Ray Cyrus and Ben Affleck. If you look at him,
Oh yeah. What is the name of that No, it's Ben Stiller. There's a Ben Stiller character
Yes,
where he plays like a
Zoolander.
coach.
yeah, but I'm talking about
Zoolander.
No, not Zoolander. There was a movie-
He resembles,
There was a
Bill
movie about a
Ray.
kids fat camp, and
Yeah.
Ben Stiller plays like the bad
I know
guy.
it, yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know what you're talking about. Yes, yes.
Watch that movie, and then watch Ben Stiller's character, and you're like, I'm watching Michael Lombard for like the next 90 minutes.
Yep, he is a cross.
Heavyweights.
between
That's what
Billy
it's
Ray
called.
and-
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights, yeah.
Dude, that's sad. He knows it. He's like, I've been waiting for somebody to get the
Because I think that's what happened. I think Lombard watched it when he was a kid, and he's just like, I'm gonna make this my entire personality.
I just want
I'm going
to
to be
know
this
why
guy.
Lombard is not on this show this morning. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I'll send him a link, man. I'll send him a link.
He's on the road with Chris right now. He probably doesn't have
Yeah,
really good
he's in-
reception.
they've been up since
Truck
like
parking club.
probably
Don't
2 o'clock.
Lord,
I'll
you
send
guys.
I was on his show the other night, and he was telling me that he had to get packing, so he was going on a road trip with Chris, and I'm like, oh man, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I saw their video.
You just said we'll hop on. Send me the
leaving at
link.
2:58 this
Oh, yeah.
morning. Yeah, I'm about to
Hey,
send you the
Drew.
link.
Okay.
Just let me cook, okay, Mr.
I'm trying to let
Co-host?
you
Just
cook,
sit
brother.
over there and try to look pretty, okay?
I'll
Yeah,
just sit
yeah,
here and look
Spencer.
good, man.
Yeah, you be the sous chef, all right?
Yeah,
I'll be the sous chef. I'll be the sous chef. Little freaking ratatouille over there doing this thing, you know.
I hope his mic works this time. Oh my god, we spent the first before we even went live, we spent 20 minutes like trying to fix the damn headset on his headpiece.
You think he could pick up something different the more truck stops he stops at?
Yeah, right.
No, well, he's got a really good. It's a one of those like Kevin Rutherford like Rode Audio like Pro type things, but
Right.
hooking that to your laptop and then your laptop through StreamYard, there's like all kinds of different settings. That's why I just use the Rode USB, plug it in, poof, it works.
And you're done.
Morning, Bobby. Good morning.
Bobby McGee.
Bobby
Yeah,
McGee.
she texted me an article she wrote. She texted it to me last night for
Yeah, I gotta read it. I haven't read it yet. I still have I left the message unread, so I didn't forget to read the article. Or I could just go look it up on Overdrive. We could read it live on the fucking air. How about that?
I've got like 20 goddamn articles to read this morning.
Here we
This
go.
this wreck in Indiana was just.
Hey, before we get to Lombard, Clint, what are you? Damn it!
There he is. There he is.
There he is.
Sing
Did we
some
lose Clint?
achy break your heart for us, brother.
Dude, when he said Ben Affleck and Billy Ray Cyrus, oh my god, that shit right there. We so need to get him a fucking T-shirt made with that.
Fucking go, boys.
Where y'all at, guys? Y'all sitting getting loaded?
Lombard's fresh out of the sleeper berth. Look at that shining, glowing face.
That's
Why
right.
is Indy doing all the work?
Dude,
I'm
actually,
trying to figure out.
he's not
Lombard
even
let his
he's not even
CDL
loaded.
expire, bro. He didn't
Tell
need
him
that
Lombard,
anymore.
because he's the only one insurance covers.
Yeah. Lombard is non-domiciled
Right.
now, all right?
Oh yeah. I'm a non-domiciled Eastern European man.
Y'all are horrible.
The guy goes to Serbia one time and it just rubs off on him.
That's right.
No, bro. I'm like, he's going to be there. He's going to be one of the only people that immigrates from America to Serbia. I swear to God. He's working on his
That's
visa
hilarious.
right now.
You know, the ambassador role is still empty too. I don't know why I haven't gotten a call. Somebody needs to give a call.
We so need to start that,
Duffy.
bro.
Duffy can talk to Trump. I mean, it'll happen.
Yeah, what do we got? What are you guys getting into this morning? You just yapping? Just
Just
riffing?
yapping, bro. Just yapping.
We're all caffeinated because it's the Road Dog Coffee Show, so we're just yapping.
Road Dog Coffee. Yeah, I got Pilot Coffee for the first time in a long time. No offense. Maybe we need some Road Dog.
No, it's good.
Oh
Yeah,
hell, Rob.
Are y'all
Carpenter's
driving
here.
Lombard or y'all parked?
We're getting loaded. We're at this
Okay.
clay place in Georgia, getting pumped with clay.
Where are you at in Georgia?
What is this? Sandersville?
Sandersville.
The home of Kale and Clay.
Sandersville.
Oh, is that where we are?
Heard of that?
No, we're in Sandersville. There's a lot of no, we're not at Kale and Clay, but that's the type of clay that I said it's like exists from pretty much the Carolinas all the way down through southern Georgia.
The clay belt.
The clay
That's
belt.
correct.
Play
The
belt.
good red stuff. That's all my parents have in their
fact,
backyard.
The people who own Sandersville and most of the mines down there are also 25% owners of the Norfolk Southern Railroad. In fact, they have their own railroad, the Sandersville Railroad, and that delivers the clay going for export to Savannah.
They took it out.
They're
And
not.
that was your history
wow.
minute here on Road Dog
Yeah,
Coffee.
None of them are. As long as none of them are in the Epstein files.
John, we
No,
allowed
it's
you-
not the Epsteins. They are the Tarbuttons, but they're one of the wealthiest families in the country. Ben and Hugh Tarbutton. I think they're both dead now. They're very old. Last time I met them.
I've been making this joke for years now since I worked at FreightWaves that the entire like U.S. supply chain is a quintillion-dollar industry, but it's literally like 25 families and they all know each other. One of these days, I'm just gonna have like this big Charlie from Always Sunny conspiracy chart of just like everybody who knows everybody. It's crazy. You pick any big company and you're like, yeah, these are the so-and-sos. They're cousins with these guys, and it just they're all linked.
Hey, Justin, that's like your family tree, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it gets fuzzy when once you get to the Carolinas, it gets kind of fuzzy.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna give cousin's texted me. Brad Spivey. I'm gonna give a shout. He works for a company here locally. Really good company, by the way. Best Logistics Group out of Kernersville, North Carolina. Best Logistics Group. Great company. Give a shout out to those guys.
While before we lose you again, Clint, what are you driving, sir? You should be ashamed of yourself right now.
I am in a 2025 5500 Ram railback.
Shamming it, bro. Shamming it. Not can't even drive a real man's truck with that big
Whoa,
CDO you
listen.
got.
You notice he's hauling a Honda. Let's talk about that.
I see a Honda badge in the back. Yeah.
Dodge Rams friggin'
Oh my God, it is a Honda.
80 Power and Associates.
Is that the new one y'all just got, Clint?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why you driving that? You don't mind me asking.
Breaking it in. I always get to break in the new trucks.
Pays to be the boss, man. Pays to be the boss.
Right.
Somebody just said Lombard was on American
American Idol. Taylor said that. Taylor said I saw him on American Idol.
Taylor knows.
Haters
If only
will
I
say
had
I'm lying.
If only I had a voice like Taylor.
Oh man, that's funny.
Taylor's got one of those voices that you don't want your slightly inebriated woman around.
Yeah, he's got some pipes.
He's got some pipes.
Taylor
He
Martin
was
sing.
singing a hunk of burning love.
Yeah, that's right. He's not just a Taylor-built American trucker. He's a Taylor-built American panty dropper.
Oh my God.
Oh man, here we
Does his
go.
wife know that?
She got to know that.
What?
And half of our female audience just logged out.
Or they're going to Taylor's profile. One or the other.
There's a female audience.
Yeah, that's why Clint just fell off the face of the earth again. He just had to look it up.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Look at Bobby.
My camera keeps falling.
Oh, Bobby. Taylor said, I'll DM you the pic. Oh, my God.
How bad it was the wrong show. It was the wrong show.
Too late, Indy. It's out there now, brother.
Oh, man. Clint JR said, watch out for that JB Hunt truck.
JB Hunter, Fed Rex.
Rob, what's up, man?
Yeah, JB
we
Hunt.
ain't got to you yet. What you doing, broski?
I got nothing.
Yeah. You taking a
welcome.
break from saving the trucking world?
I don't know if I'm doing any saving. I mean, doing a lot of complaining, but I don't know if it does any good.
No. Now, he was in a men's shop. Yeah, he was in a men's shop trying on suits.
I had a call this morning, and that's why I didn't get on here at 9 o'clock, because I tagged Lombard in a post the other day with this big driver. And I've done this before. I've probably done this at least a dozen times in the past 3 years, talking about Project 61. First time I've ever had a complaint on one of these. The carrier called for the driver and was like,
Oh,
I mean, the guy went right off the rails on me. And I was like, look, buddy, you're not going to get me to take it down any faster calling me and talking that craziness that you're like. You can call and talk to me like a normal person and I might take it down. But anyway, the goal wasn't like to ridicule the guy. It was just to say, hey, we got a health problem. Like, we have a serious health problem. I'm one of the people who's had the health problem, right? So anyway, it's one of those mornings.
Sadness is, Rob, is I think all of us saw it for exactly what you meant it to be seen as. I didn't see it as ridicule. I know Lombard didn't. I don't think anyone here who saw it as ridicule. I saw it as exactly what you said. Like, damn, man, like we need to help that driver. We need to help all the drivers out there that they're like that. That guy's got a doesn't have a good life, man, and he's going to probably end up unfortunately passing away in that truck or at a fucking truck stop.
Yeah, and I think most people that know me like not just from seeing me somewhere. I mean, they know where it was at. So
Yeah.
It's just been one of those complaint mornings. And then Justin's been pushing the same topic since this crash like Tuesday. So then we had a bunch of people reach out from that company. One of them like sent a threat in the middle of the night. So it was like, man, what is going on? It's Thursday.
Wow.
Well, see, get it all over today, and that way you can enjoy Friday.
Yeah,
See, I'm glad they ignore me. I've never gotten a threatening letter or anything like that. They've gone down. Some have gone after Danielle a bit. I'm sure they've gone after Rob a bit, but I don't know if it's because like I'm not.
Bro,
I don't have anything for them to sue me.
They think you're going to kick their door in with a fucking axe.
They think you're a fucking
Paul
Viking.
Bunyan's going to come after them. Like,
Well, there's also, when I left FreightWaves, I purposely took my Twitter account and I made it like a pseudo anonymous account. Like I'm not really all that anon. People can always find out who I am, but I think there is something to being a little bit pseudo anonymous or anonymous on Twitter, and it makes it a lot harder for people to really go after you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pseudo anonymous on Twitter. I totally agree with that.
Well, I did it as an experiment. I wanted to see, because I was stuck at around like 2,000, 2,500 followers for years. I never really grew. And then as soon as I switched, I took my real name off, my real face, and just made like a little AI cartoon avatar. I just grew like crazy.
Oh wow!
Sale. Are you making money off of it yet?
I mean, it pays for itself. My payouts are like $100, $200 every other week. So it's not like I'm not making a living off of this by all means.
So you're like an Eastern European double broker. Got it. Okay.
No, I cyberbully the American Trucking Association, and Elon pays me for it. So I love it.
It's funny.
Before we continue this conversation, Taylor has sent in evidence of Lombard on American Idol.
Gotta see.
It is irrefutable proof. Irrefutable proof.
Oh hell!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He thinks I'm the guy on the left? The Italian guy on the left?
That is too funny.
Yes, bro.
That's awesome.
Oh damn! That is good,
look,
Taylor.
I didn't know. I didn't know truck stop glizzies could do that sort of thing for a man.
Oh my god!
When did that happen? I've noticed the other day they don't call them hot dogs anymore. It's all glizzies. Where did the hell glizzies come from? Was that TikTok thing?
A couple of years ago, yeah, I feel like.
I remember that guy going viral doing like glizzy mode activated or whatever. That's insane. Like one guy does a stupid video and it just completely changes a language.
It's like this whole 6-7 thing, man. I don't understand this whole 6-7 thing, but holy shit, do all the kids know what it is?
It's dying. My niece got off the bus last week and she's like, my friend told me that if you say 6-7, you'll die. So I'm like, oh, good. The kids are wising up.
I saw one the other day says, wait till all these kids that say 6-7 learn what 9 to 5 is.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good
They're going to lose it. Oh, my God.
According to the kids, we're all total unk mode, totally chopped. That's another. Those are things.
Chopped.
Your
chopped.
name is no longer.
Where did they even come up with this stuff? Like, where did 6-7 even come from? Like, who started that crap?
It was like a basketball thing originally.
That's all I know. Something about a basketball.
When you know the
thing.
answer, you'll be a millionaire, Squire.
There you go, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like, where does this stuff even come from?
Dude, I say the same shit. Like, I mean, I say the same stuff to my wife. Like, my kids are 18, 20, 23. So, like, they don't say a lot of that stuff. But I say the same thing. I was like, babe, like, what the fuck, the Riz? And I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. And she has a good point. She was like, well, think about when we were young. We were kids in the 90s and teenagers in the 90s. She's like, when we walked around and shit, said, oh, man, that's tight. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man, we're going to whip it around. Like, she was like, think about what we said, how our parents. And I was like, yeah, I guess so, but still, like, at least you could make the connection between our slang.
We were
talking.
You can understand the context.
You think about
grammatical sense, right?
Yeah, you think about like where in the hell did 69 come from?
I was even okay with slaps like that. Food.
Michael Lombard raising his hand.
Well, 69 has been around. 69 has been around forever, but it got popularized with. It got popularized with Billy Madison. Adam Sandler.
The Greeks invented 69, dude. And then the Romans added women.
Just on that topic, I want to say that I have the best astrological sign, which is a Cancer, and go look it up and you'll see what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're
Big
getting
ass
canceled
crab?
for sure.
Listen,
No,
we're
like
getting
the
out- we're getting
cancer.
out
I
of
this
don't.
was-
here.
I don't know what it's from, but the cancer is either the crab or it's a 69.
Yeah.
It's not an actual 6 and a
Did you-
9. It's some kind of ruins or whatever, but it looks
Did
like
you
a
just
69.
say you got crabs from 69?
No, I got crabs from Josh Nobles. I got crabs from
Oh.
Josh Nobles.
Got you.
Yes.
Jake,
Got
Jake
you.
Nobles?
Or Jake Josh. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, Jake Josh. It's a J name. It's a typical
All right,
white
listen.
guy J name. Okay, just
Lombard,
like
I've got a
Jimmy.
question
Like
for you.
Jimmy. Okay.
No.
Oh my god.
Evan,
No.
Evan and Reed have started the one bite truck stop hot dogs. What are you gonna do to put Truck Parking Club back on the map? Are you gonna do like the one bite truck stop nachos or?
Should we hit roller dogs?
We should do one bite truck stop.
We do pizza. What else is there?
Man, we could do.
What other trash is there?
We should get Lombard to shotgun a protein shake.
Funnel it. No, funnel.
I might
Funnel
shotgun
it,
a white
man.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A white
While
cloud.
they're in the fueling island getting fuel, he needs to shotgun a white monster and see which one empties first. Like, is it the fuel fills up or does he guzzle the monster?
Let's get bucked up.
Yeah, I'll freaking. I'll pump a
The
white
white claw.
This is
Which-
gonna be
which
the
truck-
greatest content week ever.
Which truck stop can you park at the fuel lane the longest without getting beaten to death?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby says you got to do a one bite Cinnabon. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, there you
There you
go.
go. That's a
One-bite
good one.
Cinnabon.
That's a good one.
There you
Oh,
go.
No, we're on a diet over here. We're on diet. Fat trucker, fit trucker.
trying to lock in.
You guys,
We're locked in, man.
You missed it. I had him doing
Can't
split
have no
squats.
Cinnabon.
He was just doing some split squats in here.
Yeah, man.
Getting
On
some.
purpose?
Was that on the
On
ice? Was
Yeah,
that
intentional movement.
Intentional movement.
Oh.
y'all have got to do that as a podcast. Fat trucker, fit trucker, dude. That is perfect. Man.
Oh boy,
Perfect.
that's hilarious.
Lounge Media Group. You're holding the rights on it.
Be perfect, bro. As soon as Indy posted that video this morning, I told him, I said, and you have to do it in whatever fucking camera angle this is that Indy has. It was like a kaleidoscope, bro, of the video they did. It was so weird.
Yeah, it freaked me out when I looked at the camera. I was like, "What
I
is
saw
going on?"
you could see Lombard's face. He was like, "Oh shit, it's 2:58 a.m."
Yeah, I had a freaking boomer moment. I was like, "Whoa!"
This
Oh,
single
Actually,
technology.
we actually done that right here, parked out front when we was waiting for the loader.
No, that was. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we've been working. We've got more content already spooled up. We're just
Chris,
getting
What I want
started.
to know is when are you getting the curls?
The curls. Oh, this I got.
Yeah,
I got
You
a
need to
girl
get
right
perm.
here, and I have to set curl it. So
you need to get the Lombard perm, bro.
I got to grow it back out.
He
Yeah,
needs
little
Italian
curls on the
DNA is what
side.
he
Look-
needs.
look
Hey,
like the
Mike, no
Jewish
joke.
guys.
I hear you're doing the Iron Man in Jacksonville. You need to give me a shout when you get down here. We'll go eat.
Yeah. Go eat hot
It's
Oh,
dogs.
hard
yeah.
to believe,
No,
but back when I had hair, I had better curls than Lombard.
Damn.
I'll have to
believe
find
that.
an old photo and show you
That-
guys.
that's fake news, 100% right there.
Yeah.
Jackson, I'm glad
You've been
I'm glad
told
some. I
to
knew
be
somebody
your
from
boy.
Freight would be in Jacksonville. Now I'm stoked.
Oh, bro. Yeah, there's a bunch of us down here. Jacksonville's a big logistics city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
huge.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Blythe is down there. Freaking
Yeah.
a whole bunch of people.
Is Nick doing that one with you? Is that the one Nick's training for, Lombard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Flicker is down now.
Lincoln Smith will be there.
I'll be down there to cheer you on. I just want to see if the sharks chase you or not during the swim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would be-
swims in the river.
Yeah, it's brackish. There's sharks.
Yeah,
and,
it's like-
alligators.
It's
And
yeah,
Adam's
it's down-
Adam's gonna
it's down
go.
the river, too.
Adam's gonna go there the night before and throw a bunch of chum in the water before the
I'm just gonna throw in a bunch of roller glizzies, bro. That's just
Or chicken livers.
Dude, Lombard will come out of it. Lombard will come out of there, like that old picture of Putin riding the shark. Lombard will have, an alligator under each foot with
glorious.
reeds on him.
You walk on water.
listen. They are gonna touch that man with lemon flavored Zen. All right.
Taylor said you were born bald, Justin.
Nah.
That's first. Taylor, quit stealing my lines.
We all were.
Oh man.
I don't know. My cousin.
Oh, this is this is me out in California back in like 2007.
We
This
don't
was when I
believe
was
it.
just
Justin.
starting
You
to
have
go bald
access
in
to
front.
AI. You have access to AI. We don't believe anything you show us.
If Justin's head was any shinier, we could stick him on the coast and he could be a lighthouse.
Holy shit,
Whoa.
that does not even. Wow.
Looks like my cousin
1990s
Rusty right
hello.
there.
Damn. On his way to
Justin looks
Holy
like
crap.
the drummer in a grunge band.
Justin
Yeah,
looks
It was
like-
just starting to thin in the front.
on his way
As
to
soon as-
Woodstock '99.
he looks like the Postal Service Seth Rogen.
Hey, he looks just like my cousin. Holy crap.
Oh man, that's good.
Oh God.
We were. I was
He's
driving
the
team
most
at
honest-
Schneider at the time, and we were on our way to Compton. And so it was me and my co-driver Shane, this good old boy from Kentucky, and it's, two white guys in the truck, and we're like, "Oh shit, we're going to Compton," and it was fine. We get there, and it's like all Koreans there now, but the warehouse that we were unloading at, imagine this, it's all foam. Everything in the trailer is just jammed in, and you got guys hand loading everything. So you got like 20 trailers on the doors, guys just slinging foam all over the place. And Shane and I get out of the truck, we go inside, and we ask one of the guys on the dock, like, "Hey, where's a good place to eat around here?" Everybody pauses. Like the foam just stops flying, and they're like, "Don't go out. No, it's after 7 p.m. You guys stay in the truck. We'll unload you, and then get out of here."
Yeah, get out of Compton.
Compton, the city of industry.
Yeah.
Not
Wow.
good areas.
It's a shame because I'm sure during the day there's probably some good food trucks around there.
I don't know if I would eat from them either.
Indy,
Of
where
course,
y'all
but
headed?
you're on a
Did you say
bush
where y'all
diet.
headed?
Who,
Mike, where
us?
y'all headed?
Vegas, baby.
I mean, with this load, y'all going to Vegas?
Yeah, where does it go in Nevada?
Yeah, this goes to Fernley, but
Damn, that was lucky, dude. Holy crap.
oh yeah, took some planning ahead. You just gotta plan ahead.
Watch out for that biohazard house in Vegas. Did you guys hear about that shit yesterday?
Yeah, what? I just saw that on Twitter before he jumped on. Freaking BioLab right near Air Force Base.
Yep.
So what's crazy is this guy Luke from the Daily Caller wrote an article about a Chinese lab in California last year, and he listed other addresses that the guy who owned that property owned. One of them was this house in Vegas, and now that people are like digging up, like, who was talking about this before, they dig up this guy Luke. I worked with Luke and Gord and Danielle on an article about trucking last year too. So it's like all these crazy, like, weird little connections and shit.
Yeah, anybody gonna do anything?
Nah.
No,
The house
yeah.
was an Airbnb property, which is also insane.
Uh-oh.
That's scary stuff. And it was right by an Air Force base.
Yeah,
Wow.
seven blocks from
Holy crap.
Nellis.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you wonder how many more like facilities are like that close to these military bases around the country. How many more of those?
Oh,
exist?
they're everywhere, man. If they're not overt, they're more covert. Like they'll buy up a trailer park, next to
Go
the town.
underground and who knows what.
Um, I'm trying to work with Luke now, where I have a list of every authorized carrier to haul military freight in the U.S. And I gave him that list, and I said, go through this list and find me any name matches for companies that you've been looking to as well that have Chinese CCP links. And so that we're just churning through that list now.
Well,
It's
not
it's
just
insane. Like
Chinese,
once
other like, Iranian or whoever else too. Some other bad actors out there like doing stuff like this.
Yeah, fortunately, most of what we found, I would say one bad actor would be like the Moldovans, and we found one guy from like Nigeria. So I think I'm hoping for the most part these guys aren't really trying to do anything with the freight. They just want to haul it because it's easy freight and it pays well. But that's always step one, is just know that you can get access to it. Now that you've got access to it, phase 2 is now where can we put it where we want it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Moldova has the
Yes, sir.
largest underground wine cellar or something. Fun fact about Moldova. They have like
Well, that's
miles
what
of like wine.
That's what drives me nuts about these places. All these people, like, on a personal level, most of these guys are really fucking cool. They're really good operators. If they would just go legit, they would probably crush it. But then they got to do all this sneaky, shady shit, and everything gets pulled apart.
I'm with you. I mean, there are some good ones out there, I'm sure, that are just trying to, do better for themselves and family and stuff. But it's just, you're right. The way they're going about it's just not kosher, and they need to do it the right way. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, it's just unfortunate they choose to take that road,
Yeah, I know so many dudes, Serbs who won't drive for Serbs. Like I know so many Serbians. They're like, yeah, I won't drive for a Serbian. I'm like, hey, they're doing what they're doing. It's at that point they know the bad rep it gives.
Right.
Right.
Well, that wreck from Indiana on Tuesday, you know, the company was owned by a bunch of guys from Kyrgyzstan, and once you start digging into like their social media online presence, the image that they put forward is like, oh, we just arrived here in 2011, and what do you know? In one of the worst freight recessions ever, we expanded to 500 trucks from nothing.
So and that was this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that. I mean, what? It was just any fatalities or what?
Yeah, four fatalities. It was an Amish community.
Wow.
We don't know the circumstances of like whether the driver fell asleep or whatever, but he's on an ICE detainer now. But when you look at the company info, they every company that they own has ELP violations. Every video that they have up on YouTube, everybody's got thick accents or they're not even speaking English, period. One of the cool things that YouTube does now is it'll auto dub foreign language videos into English. So that's great. You're watching all these guys brag, you know, in videos 3, 4, 5 years ago about how they're just taking over a bunch of shit. And at no point in the video do they have the self-awareness of like, oh, we're putting American lives in danger.
Something you're talking about how they do
close to a swastika.
Something, you know, like you said, Justin, how they grow 500 trucks or whatever. So, you know, I'm sure it still happens to this day, but like back in the day, the kind of when we had Allstate Express, you know, a lot of expediters would do it. I know some of the bigger ones would do it. They won't admit it, but they did it. But what they would do is just take all their backup carriers, basically, if they're like in a group or whatever, and they would like sell everybody else's fleets. Like if your fleet was like 100 trucks and all of your partner carriers or whatever had, you know, collectively, you know, 500 trucks, 600, that's kind of what you sold out there. Like, well, we have all this, you know, we have all this equipment and stuff, you know, and it's crazy.
Rob, I was gone from it. Rob, did you touch on this since we got your article up on this specific topic?
No, I wouldn't have said anything different than Justin said. So, I mean, the only thing that I thought was really crazy that nobody's really talked about is the fact that they actually have a foreign phone number on their website for you to call if you need freight service.
Yeah.
So
yeah, go on samexpress.us or whatever their website is, and at the bottom it says contact us, and it's a Kyrgyzstan country code.
I don't see the problem. I don't understand the problem here. Just hit me up on my WhatsApp. I got you.
Yeah.
The video from them that I posted earlier this morning, it's like an interview with these two women in their safety department, and she asks them like, "Oh, is your safety department based in the U.S.?" And she's like, "No, we have 12 agents. 4 of them are here. The rest are back home in Kyrgyzstan."
Yeah,
it's like,
there was a lot of that going on. There was a carrier here in North Carolina.
Safety department.
Yeah, the safety department. Yeah, right.
There was a logistics company up in Asheville years ago. I mean, I guess they're still around. I don't think Tony owns it anymore, but their whole operation, they had like daily operation, like locally of a couple of folks. But then after like 5 o'clock at night, they transferred the phones over to Russia or Ukraine or wherever they were from, and they had like a whole, like all their IT stuff was done over there overseas, and their whole operations crew at night was over there.
Hey, there's a lot
One of the worst things Sean Duffy could have done publicly was when he went on What the Truck last year, and he said, "I want American drivers driving American trucks on American roads." That man and the entire apparatchiks behind the scenes has no idea how freight gets moved across the country. You can have a company based here in the U.S., but all their drivers are from overseas. Their back office staff is overseas. Their dispatchers are overseas. Their safety department's over. Like every other thing that makes that company move is not in the country. So how the hell are you going to enforce American laws against people who aren't even operating from within the country?
Right, can't do it.
They need a task force. Like they need you, Danielle, and Garrett, and Rob, and Jen Logs, like just going after them and have like full authority to enforce it.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem we're dealing with now. Is, you know, me, Danielle, Rob, everybody online here, we're not the government. We're just people, regular people, and we can find these carriers very easily. But the people that are in power and have authority don't want to or can't or don't know how to find these carriers. When they do, so there was a case in 2024 with this guy in California. He owned a trucking company. One of his drivers killed a guy. the report that the FMCSA put together is like one of the most amazing, fine, detailed. Like they just went through and just chewed this guy a new asshole for 15 pages. So the government is slow, but good lord, are they methodical? And unfortunately, there just aren't enough bodies at the FMCSA to be able to do something like that. And even with this guy,
they can find it.
The funny thing with that is I'll stop right there. We, and I know different kind of topic, but we find the money every fucking 10 years to hire temporary census workers and hire temporary IRS workers. Where does that money magically freaking come from? You know what I mean? So, Justin, you're right. The bodies aren't there, but that's the problem. The bodies aren't there, but why is it that the FMCSA and the DOT are one of the few government entities that there just never seems to be money for it? But everything else under the sun, we throw money at the dumbest things. But
they have like a $90 billion budget or something like that. But again, the FBI is nowhere to be found on any of this. Like where the FBI has a chance to save American taxpayers and consumers like billions of dollars just by like one team, and they can bring you and Danielle and everybody on. And bring jobs and money back to the country,
and like probably disrupt how many criminal organizations too, Lombard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If Corca, so there's a law trying to get passed right now. It's called Corca, the Combating Organized Retail Crime Act. If that gets passed and it gets funded and it has teeth, that would be incredible. Bring me, Danielle, Rob, everybody on as SGEs or as special government employees. Basically, you're brought in on like a 6-month contract. Doesn't pay great, but whatever. The job's temporary. You just give us the power and authority and the mission to get it done, and in 6 months we will just set fire to all this bullshit. All the FBI guys that I've talked to over the years. So my background on this stuff is my dad worked for a company building surveillance vans down in South Florida. So I grew up knowing a couple FBI agents. And when you talk with these guys, the way that they work, their dream is to like be able to hang their hat on like some big case. Like I was the agent who put the handcuffs on terrorist bad guy XYZ. We got him. Right. And unfortunately, retail crime, as big as these numbers are, like, $1 million load theft here, $1 million there, over time it racks up to billions of dollars. But it's not, this was the serial killer truck driver that we caught. Those are the guys that they want to go after.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
right now, it's not billions though. That's the problem. I posted this morning, 2025, it was 725 million. So to them, it's chump change. And our politicians don't care because they're not getting their palms greased about it.
I can tell you right now, it's something to consider.
There you go. That's the answer, Adam. That is the answer. It's not enough palm greasing going on. And look at the other end of the spectrum. From every time a load is stolen and an insurance policy pays out or whatever, what gets to happen to the other people it didn't happen to? We get to raise their premiums. So we're talking about we're making more money. Why do we want to stop it? It's not the
look at the insurance
for the guys in the business. Yeah, exactly. And the insurance lobby is stacked with money. I mean, you can hear that from all this Obamacare BS and everything else. That money is what makes this shit move.
I'll give you guys a guess because I follow this because I was involved with the Mid-South Cargo Security Council. I was a member there and followed everything they were doing. And, the company I'm an agent for is major into fraud and investigations in cargo theft. What's the number one thing you think is stolen the most? Spencer, I'll start with you. Take a guess.
The number one thing that's stolen? I mean, it had to be electronic, I would assume.
Justin?
I knew that's a trick question. I'm going to guess some kind of peanut, either pistachios or acorns.
Pedro?
I as well know that it is something completely weird. I saw an article about this like 6 months ago. I didn't think it was a food item though. I thought it was
it's gonna shock. It's gonna
like
shock
an automotive thing or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll say fucking light bulbs. I don't know because I know it's something crazy.
Steve?
Tampons.
Jeff?
Tissues for all the crybabies in the industry.
Jeff, I'm going to tell you, if you don't know this based off of the fact that we are both agents for the same company, I'm going to be severely disappointed in you.
Alcohol.
Nope. Jimmy?
Coffee.
John Cantera, the double broker bounty hunter himself?
I think that's a good guess.
I normally would say rubber like tires.
Lombard?
what I'm pissed about is like the TXCA annual travelers insurance did a whole thing on cargo theft and explained what it was, and I think it may be beverage. It's beverages, something to do with beverages. I forget.
Rob,
I had electronics and food and beverage. Top two.
laundry detergent.
Holy
Oh
shit.
no shit!
Wow.
Was that popular when Tide Pods came out and everybody was eating them?
Well, okay. So I was at
'Cause
the
you can
grocery
flip it.
store.
That's
I was at the
so.
grocery store, and I never even heard of this. I was with one of my daughters, and I was buying the like some the laundry pods, and they got them behind this case, this plastic case type thing, and you have to you open the lid, pull them out, take them to the front. And they got to unlock the thing, actually take them out of the plastic sleeve. And supposedly it's a big thing that kids are digesting these things.
Well, that's years ago.
I don't think that's going on anymore.
Dude,
I heard
you
not.
remember
are
the time
so
was-
You guys
so
named-
to
Dude,
that.
I mean, I'm like behind the times. I know, but
Spencer just showed us the last time he was on social media.
stuff.
2011. Way to go.
I can tell you right
No,
now,
Last active 2012.
laundry detergent.
There's a
Everything you named is in the top 10, but laundry detergent is number 1, and this is why. There's no serial numbers,
right.
and everybody needs it.
Well, true.
Yep.
They can
makes
fence
sense.
laundry detergent for 70 to 80 cents on the dollar, whereas TVs, electronics, and stuff like that, they're lucky to get
They're
20 to
followed,
30
yeah.
cents on the dollar.
And because everything's got serial numbers now, and if it's an Apple product, Apple can just hit a button remotely and deactivate everything. So
Yeah,
there's no value to the thief if they
True.
can't fence it.
true.
Nope.
But I
But you know,
think
you're
one of the
talking about
think about is accountability and everything we've been talking about the past 5 or 10 minutes. And if you want to really look at why people are still doing what they're doing, even if they get caught, the Gazanov crash, and I talk about this, I feel like 5,000 times a week. And I've probably done 5 articles on it. But when the Jarhead's motorcyclist got killed by Westfield Transport, Gazanov and his brother owned the company, right? So they hired this kid. He caused the crash. He killed a bunch of people. One brother got 60 days in prison. The other brother got offered a no-time plea agreement in Massachusetts federal court like 2 weeks ago. He turned it down. So he's going to court in March, but he turned down a no-time plea agreement. The fact that he was even offered a no-time plea agreement tells you everything you need to know about what we're talking about. If you can even get caught, the odds of you actually facing any kind of like punitive thing is not likely. So if you can kill 7 people in a truck and get a no-time plea agreement, what's a little bit of cargo theft or chameleon carrier?
That's why I'm really bullish on Corca getting passed, because we were saying earlier that not enough palms are being greased. I think that's changing now because the retailers are stepping in and saying, "Hey, we're getting our butts kicked with our margins from all this
I wonder
cargo
if we
theft."
have like rogue CIA agents behind a lot of this stuff because it's money flow. Kind of like the old Tom Cruise movie where they were hauling freaking cocaine behind the
That's
scenes.
where I'm at.
Spencer, put the damn tinfoil hat
No,
in
that's
the
where I'm
other
at.
room. Okay,
Let these guys roll because these are all organized crime. Yeah, CIA. It's got CIA
Pedro.
written all over it.
Lombard.
Well, I tell you what,
Whoa, hang on. Let the man cook, because something has to be sold.
That's
in
a
order
real
to
story.
fund-
That's a real deal, man.
Something has to be sold in order to fuel the expensive fuel to keep the Northern Lights going.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's
It's
right.
all
If that is
together.
if that is
They're
the
using
case, they're in for a
laundry
bad
pods to
time.
fuel the Northern Lights.
They got to fund the heart machines, bro. The heart machines take a lot of fuel.
that's why the Northern Lights are always followed by a fresh, gainy scent.
That's right.
That laundry detergent.
They're releasing it all in the atmosphere.
I did some research, and according to Truckers News, food and beverages experienced the largest increase in theft instances in 2025, with 708 reported cases, 47% jump from the previous year.
Reported.
insane.
A lot of this stuff doesn't get reported too.
That's true too.
Yeah, because you know why? A lot of these brokers don't want to report that they got freight
Yep.
stolen, because then their reputation is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It hurts those
But
guys.
if there are rogue CIA agents out there, they're in for a bad time, because our side has our own rogue CIA agent or former CIA agent, Ryan Joyce.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, it's a real deal. It's really something to consider, because I mean that kind of stuff does take place. I mean, you think about all the wars, all the I mean, everything that goes on behind the scenes has got CIA written all over it. They're the ones.
Yeah.
They're the ones in these other countries doing whatever the hell they're doing. They're not really managed closely like FBI folks are managed, and they're kind of like a rogue agent. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, they really are.
Next week, I'm naming this show Road Dog Coffee Podcast: Conspiracies and Cargo.
Well, hey, speaking of, how are we on time, Pedro? Because I know that you got
I got to jump off in 4 minutes. I mean,
Okay.
Steve knows how to do stuff. If y'all want to keep stuff going, you'll be at the mercy of Steve's time. But I've got like 4 minutes. I just got to get ready so I can, like I said, go to the dang VA. You know,
So
some
Steve
of us on here know
Steve will
that.
take over the job as producer. So you're head producer. He's assistant producer.
No. Steve's the head producer. I work for Steve, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I work for Steve.
Yeah, it's a good conversation. Keep it going. I got nothing to do today. I'm just a broker.
Yeah.
But I think of all these new tools and technologies and stuff we have coming down the pipeline, I am most bullish on Genlogs. Just seeing what they are able to do, and it's only going to get better going forward.
Palantir of trucking?
Not even Okay, I would say search carriers is the Palantir of trucking, because it's a database management tool, and then Genlogs is more of like the the eye in the sky of trucking, because you have real time. Like if I'm a broker and I got a carrier calling me and bullshitting me about, oh yeah, I got 20 trucks, I can haul these loads for you. You search them up on Genlogs, they got 3. It's like, okay, click.
You ever seen that conspiracy movie? I think Shia LaBeouf was in it, called Eagle Eye.
Yeah, that's
what I think about when I think about Genlogs. If you haven't seen that, go look that movie up, man.
Yeah,
it's literally about like an eye in the sky, but the eye is everywhere. Like it can access every camera and data piece on the face of the fucking
On the
planet. It's
fly,
a really
too.
good movie, but that's what I think about with Genlogs, because when I see some of the pictures it's taken, I'm like, dude, is that from like someone's cell phone in a passing car? Like it's just like the craziest photos they get, man.
He does that in the Dark Knight Batman movies when they're able to hack in every cell phone and he's able to see it, and then they burn it down after.
That's exact. Every time I log into Genlogs, that's exactly how I'm feeling, because I'm like Bruce Wayne, just being like, okay, where's the goddamn Joker? And boom, got him. That was literally me last night when I was trying to. So Garrett hasn't released it publicly yet, but he's got this new image processing software that he built, where you can, if you yourself take a picture of a truck and it's too blurry for you to be able to read like the signage on there, his software can crunch the data on that and read it better than the human eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, I was like, was this an off-the-shelf thing or did you build it yourself? And he's like, no, I built it myself. I was like, you need to license this. You need to license this to Genlogs for a gazillion dollars, because
man, that's scary. That is
scary,
bro.
Yeah. So that's what I posted. I gave him this blurry photo of that truck accident yesterday, and I said, can your image software clean this up for me? And it was able to extract the logo perfectly. And so I took that image, put it on Twitter, and I was like, does anyone recognize this logo? And within an hour, like people were like, oh, that's Sam Express.
I mean, that's scary, brother. I mean, you think, we're trippy now on this whole AI and everything. I mean, let's be honest. I'm 46 years old, so I came up, there's still 2 knobs on the TV, aluminum foil on the rabbit ears. You know, the kid was the remote control. That's my life. And then there was a beeper, and it's like, oh my God, find a payphone. You can call someone. Now you got all people sitting around all this week on Chat GPT putting in their stats and throwing their picture up there to get a goofy picture. My wife was playing around with it, and I told her, I said, be careful with AI because it remembers what you tell it. You know, it's a building tool, but it takes that information and it builds on you. Well, that is public information. As much as I say it's private, everything gets hacked. It's public information. I mean, and now you're talking about, I just send you this picture and it'll clear it up and tell me exactly what it is. It's like, oh my.
I think going forward as these data models get more condensed. So the problem right now with AI is like you need like a terabyte of RAM just to run these models locally on your computer.
See you, Pedro.
That's going down,
guys.
Take care, Pedro.
Be well.
That's going down over time, and then the information the information you're giving it, and it gives you, those are called tokens. So the amount of tokens you're burning to have a conversation with your AI, that the amount of tokens that requires is also going down over time. So I think 5-10 years from now, instead of everybody logging into ChatGPT through like their servers, you're just going to have your own private AI agent on your phone, and everything's locked down. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm about to say hopefully, because
Yeah.
right now they tell you everything is locked down, and it's like weekly. It was data breach at this place, data breach at that place. It's always something. But yeah, it's scary how advanced and how quickly advanced things are becoming.
Yeah.
The data breaches are happening because everybody's running their own local models on their computers now, but then they have an AI agent on top of that model, and they're giving that agent access to all their accounts, all their emails, text messages, everything, and people are very easily able to backdoor. So I'll give you an example. There's a woman, I'm sure everybody in this chat knows her. She buys and sells MCs online. If you go on Facebook, you can very easily find her. She built a website for everybody. It's like a marketplace to go on there and buy, sell, trade, everything. She completely 100% vibe coded that website herself using ChatGPT or whatever. Because she did that, there is no backdoor security on her site at all. So anyone can go into the back end data and just scrape every single MC bought, sold, and traded through her marketplace over the last year.
Crazy.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
That's all. When you look at a lot of the posts that like Danielle was doing last year of like guys non-domiciled CDLs, we found a website that was one of these kind of operations where they were under the table recruiting drivers back and forth, and they had a website set up, and there was no security on that, and we were just able to just instantly scrape everything off of that, and it was just hundreds of driver's licenses photos. And a lot of those licenses were from California and New York, and we noticed that pattern in New York where the expiration date of the visa was shorter than the expiration date of the CDL. And we thought, okay, if New York is doing that, that's got to be happening in other states, and that's where Duffy's audit came in, and we were like, oh, okay, this is all being confirmed now. It's nuts. Sorry, I popped a new Velo in, so I'm like extra chatty right now.
If anybody goes back and watches the show when Lombard first moved his camera, I swear I thought Indy was sleeping for like a good 2 minutes until he finally moved his head, and then I was like, oh shit, he's awake.
Oh yeah.
He took the
They're sharing beef jerky.
He took the PPE off. He's off duty now.
Hey,
Are they gonna lady and tramp the beef jerky? That's what I want to know. Lady and tramp, There we go. Do it, Indy. Do it.
That's the moment.
You like that? You like that?
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
good times.
Hey, Spencer, where's my coffee?
It's coming. Let's talk about that after the show.
It's snow. There was snow in North Carolina in the hills of the mountains.
In the hills of the mountains of the hills?
In the hills of the mountains, yeah.
Sounds like a logistics problem.
It
is. It does. Adam can take care of that.
I mean, everything's a logistics problem if you think about it.
Everything we
In
do
one way or another.
Be oriented if you think about it. True. Yep. Where are we going to take the family? How are we going to get there? What store are we going to stop at? All logistics, man. Live it, eat it, we'll die from it. Except me, I've been around since the Egyptian pyramid, so,
All right, fellas, I enjoyed it. I'm going to jump out of here. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to get going. I got a bunch
Thanks
of
for
See you
hanging.
guys.
Appreciate you boys having us on.
Yeah, man.
Enjoyed it, Lombard and there, Indy. Y'all be safe out there.
See ya.
Love
Thanks.
you guys. Keep fighting the fight.
All right,
Sure.
guys.
You drive safe there, Chris.
See ya.
I'll be on Double Broker Bounty Hunter show later today, so tune in for that.
There you go.
Is Mittens
Noon
gonna be
Eastern.
there?
Noon Eastern.
Hopefully she will be asleep.
Bye, y'all.
The permanent kind. No, I'm joking. I don't need
Noon.
Pete on me.
You guys
Noon
know-
Eastern. I have it on the calendar as 6 p.m. at. Oh, yeah, it is noon. Never mind.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus, I gotta learn how to read. I see episode 6, and my brain thinks 6 p.m.
And I never learned
Right.
to read.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Oh, excuse me.
Steve, you want to wind us down?
Sure, man. We'll start with Jeff. We'll start at the bottom of my screen here and go around. Jeff, any closing comments, plugs, I know you got some big stuff coming up here in the future.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. And I'll talk to you soon. I launched the Freight Fraud Summit website yesterday, getting a lot of momentum on there. We're going to have some good speakers. Actually, Rob Carpenter is going to be one. He's going to be joining the crew. It's going to be in New Brunswick, New Jersey on May 21st. So we got a lot to work on between now and then. And it's all freight fraud oriented, law enforcement, transportation, attorneys, insurance, brokers, carriers, shippers. Yeah, you name it, they're going to be there. So it's going to be good. It's my first event, but it takes a lot of work to put it together. That's why I dropped out of a lot of things this past year, because putting something like this on, it takes an army to do it. And we're doing it with good people. So so check it out. Go to the website www.freightfraudsummit.com.
That's only an hour and a half for me. I might show up for that.
Awesome. Oh, that's right. You're in Jersey.
Yeah, South Jersey.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Check it out.
Yeah, great event. I'm looking forward to it. I sent it to a couple of my broker agents too. To see if they can register and sign up for it. Everybody talks about fraud, so let's go somewhere and learn more about it so we can help.
Yeah, my partners are USI Insurance Services. They're the fourth largest commercial broker insurance company in the country at $2.8 billion. And then my other partner is a very well-known transportation attorney, Tom Martin. You should connect with him. Brilliant guy. And he's also part of the Freight Fraud Task Force as well. Totally support us on that side of the business too. So you should check out actually both websites, www.freightfraudtaskforce.com, and check them out. We've got a lot of things going on in there, and we're always updating. And the same thing with the Freight Fraud Summit. As we get speakers, moderators, and panelists, we'll be updating that, and so everybody knows what's going on. But it's a great venue.
Awesome. Jeff mentioned Freight Fraud Task Force, so I put that up there. So I'll turn it over to you, double broker bounty hunter.
Well, again, Freight Fraud Task Force is pretty much our life between Jeff and I. We are doing regular updates on the website. We've got some good things coming up here very soon. We're also working on webinars for the task force, and hopefully we'll be able to open it up for membership quite soon here. But if you want to know what's going on and what we're up to, check me out daily on the Task Force Minute, usually a 2-minute blurb, PSA, if you will, what's going on in the industry with regard to freight fraud. And of course, Thursdays at noon Eastern, we have the TikTok Diner. Jeff and I both host. And as Justin already mentioned, he's our guest today. We're going to be talking about DoD freight. So this one should be very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. Mr. Martin.
Yeah, thanks again for having me, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to take all of my online screaming from the last year and try and package it into a nice little bow. So this year I formed a LLC called Shady Freight. I'm working on getting more certifications in my CSDs and all that. So stay tuned for that going forward.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Awesome.
I'll
close it out here with Spencer in a second, but for me, I just appreciate Spencer keeping me caffeinated so I can be awake for these shows all the time. So
yeah.
To Road Dog Coffee, and for me, Long Haul, for keeping me awake.
Yeah.
Spencer?
Well, we appreciate the support and the love and everybody who's gone on there to support it. And one of my goals in the near future is to get a better background for the podcast. I'm sure everybody's probably seeing Elvis in the background, but anyway, he was a truck driver too. So, but anyway, stay safe out there and stay vigilant on these bad actors and keep exposing all these people trying to screw the industry up for everybody else. It's a big deal. It's a big thing.
Doing what
Write
we
your
can.
congressman. Bitch about it. You know.
Yeah, just one thing on that with the chameleon carriers, don't just vet the MC number, vet the authority, vet the people that own the authority, dig into it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, your brand and your image and your reputation is in every single shipment that moves out there, especially if you're the one that tendered that freight. It's not speed, it's due diligence.
Right.
Will stop these guys in their track. You know, building those partnerships and relationships are more critical now than ever before. And if you don't know how to do that, we'll teach you. You know, I mean, I'm one of very few, and I say this. A lot of people say BS. I've never faced freight fraud in 46 years, and I worked on the shipper side. You know, and that's work instructions, process improvements. You know, operational know-abouts. I mean, you got to know the mechanisms of logistics and how they turn and burn and how they intertwine with each other. And once you get to understand that, you find gaps, you find loopholes, you understand where these efforts are going to come in.
Yeah.
You actually have to think like a thief.
And they are using AI to come out with it.
Yeah, you got to do
make
that.
them smarter.
Tools alone will not do it. You need that human element.
That's
Vetting
right.
tools are great, but they're not the end all. They're not, not even close. So.
Right. Well, good deal. Good show today. Had a lot of fun with it. I think Michael Lombard made everything just right. You know, love that guy.
He's always a good time.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Well,
right.
let's see if I can do this without messing it up. But y'all be good, and see y'all next week.
Yep.
Take care.
Looking forward to it. Everybody be safe.
Enjoy the rest of your week, guys.